I do want to start incorporating more of these sort of videos before I train, showing you the different sorts of things I might eat, because I think our pre-training routine, the rituals we create before we train, are very important. They obviously go a long way in helping us succeed with our training. Bacon, eggs, toast, avocado, with a custard tart. There was no caramel slices, unfortunately, but I'll forgive them because that looks awesome. And you can, let's not say get comfortable there, but if you can learn to thrive in that place, you, son, you're going to go places. $10, 20 kilo plates each side, 400 kilos. And welcome back to your mum's favourite channel on YouTube, Cult Strength. We are just about to head down now and get some food before training. Got to get a good meal in because we have a heavy fucking squat day today, heavy leg day, but also some really exciting news to share with you guys. So we might talk about that at breakfast. So will I head down now? We'll chat in a sec. All right, baby. So we're just driving down to the shops now. We're in Swansea. Down in Newcastle because we're training at Anytime Fitness Gateshead today. But yeah, food time first. So we're probably going to get some. I'm feeling some bacon and eggs, maybe some avocado, some toast. That's definitely, as you will probably come to see, you know, a breakfast of choice for me. It's just food that makes me feel really good. You know, it's high protein, it's relatively high in fats, but you know, that's probably, you know, the biggest amount of fats I'll have in a meal would be breakfast generally. For me, I'm generally keeping things pretty low fat for the rest of the day and focusing more on carbs and protein. But something about just eggs and avocado, you know, it does make me feel good and gives me a lot of energy, which is obviously the most important thing right now going to train, right? Performance is the focus. So I want to eat food that makes me feel good, right? So I do want to start incorporating more of these sort of videos before I train, showing you the different sorts of things I might eat, because I think our pre-training routine, the rituals we create before we train, are very important. They obviously go a long way in helping us succeed with our training. But in saying that, I also am craving something sweet. Hoping they've got some caramel slices, because I do love me a caramel slice. I have a fucking sweet tooth, and I love my food. I love eating good amounts of food. You know, lots of it. It's delicious, makes me feel good, and fuels me for my fucking leg day. My leg day coming up, which is going to be brutal. Heavy Zercher squats. We have Zercher squat singles today. Ascending singles, probably 3 heavy singles I'm looking at. Currently week 4 of my God Killer program. And week 4 for me is typically lower in volume, right? Lower reps and sets as a whole, but higher in weight. It's a bit of a volume reduction week. Some would call it a deload of sorts, but it's not light, it's not easy. It's definitely a very challenging week, just in a different way, and it's probably one of my favorite weeks to train. I do like lifting heavy, so I do look forward to these weeks. And I'll probably follow those squats with some, you know, some heavy leg press today, where typically I will do my leg press pretty light and focus on a full range of motion and lots of volume. But once a month, we get to go fucking heavy, so we'll put some weight on there today and see what we can do. But yeah, no, I'm feeling good about it. I do enjoy a good leg day for sure, and I like getting stronger. Obviously, I've got exciting news to talk about, which I'm going to talk to you about in a minute when we sit down and eat, which has to do with obviously training and things like that, lifting weights. So something I'm very, very pleased to be able to share with you. I'm ready to eat. We're almost there now, so we'll find a park in a minute and we'll chat when we get in. Let's fucking go, baby. Alright, so this fucking looks really good. Bacon, eggs, toast, avocado, with a custard tart. There was no caramel slices, unfortunately, but I'll forgive them because that looks awesome. And of course the juice, so plenty of fuel for a big session. Now the session's going to start with heavy singles, Zercher squats. But I wanted to discuss, obviously, some exciting news with you before we get to the gym. Now, my goal, if you've been following along, is to qualify for the 2025 Giants Live World Deadlift Championship. And to do that, I do need to pull some big numbers. I'm talking 420 kilos plus just to qualify. In regards to doing that, I need to do it in competition. But I haven't competed in a little while, so I have located a deadlift-only competition, or a competition where I can just perform the deadlift at with strongman rules. That's on the 27th of October, so that's about 8 weeks away. I'm going to be preparing for that. That is going to be a bit of a practice run for me before I look to do a competition to actually qualify for, what I'm trying to do. So, that gives me a real solid goal, something to train towards now for the next 8 weeks, which is going to be good. Give me some real, something to really focus on, to really double down on what I'm doing. That always helps. But right now, I'm going to dig into this, and then we'll be at the gym in a little bit. And then as we're warming up, we'll have a chat more about the session. But I'm pumped for today. We're going to get heavy squats, Zercher squats, so over 500 pounds, and then some heavy leg work, leg press, lunges, etc. Get a good quad pump, and enjoy it. Let's get it. So just quickly, I absolutely punished that, as you can see. That was a lot of food, and it didn't last very long. That's what she said about you, not about me. So now I'm gonna smash this custard tart, but I'm very impressed. So shout out, what's this place called? Seed at Swansea. A delicious breakfast. Awesome. All right, baby, so we're down in the gym now. We're getting warmed up. I've already done my hip activations, my glute activations, a bit of lower back work. My body is ready to go. I don't just get to the gym and start squatting. I take 10 to 15 minutes to do those activations, right? So that when I do start squatting, I feel good already, and I don't need 3 or 4 sets to start feeling good, right? That would be very detrimental to the success of the session. It really would. But the goal now is to work up to, I would like to go over 500 pounds with a pause. My current PR is like 230 kilos, which is like 505 pounds with a pause, for the Zercher squat, that is. So it'd be nice to get over that. I think I can, but it may not be today. It doesn't have to be today. It just needs to be, relatively challenging singles. We'll probably do 3 of them, working up in weight each one, until we get to something that is pretty difficult, and hopefully close to a PR today. That would be awesome. Considering it's week 4 of my program, there's a lot of time left to go. I can keep building this. And again, like with how my goals at the moment revolve around the deadlifting. So again, Zercher squats, I love these for building a deadlift, building strong back, strong legs. I definitely do feel a huge carryover into my deadlift with this movement. So another reason why I love to train it, and it fits my program really well at the moment, right? With that competition coming up on the 27th of October, I have 8 weeks. So I guess today we'll talk a little bit more about my plan heading into that as well, right? How does my training change? Does it change? And what are my expectations for that competition? So we may talk about that a bit today, but right now I'm going to hit 60 kilos. We'll get a set of say 5 or 6 reps in, and we'll cruise up in weight. And I would say that we'll start taking it seriously and start calling them working singles when we get over 200 kilos today. I think that'll be how we do it. But let's get stuck into this. I'm gonna fucking enjoy it. I hope you do too. Let's go. Easy peasy. We'll go 100 kilos next, and we'll make easy work of that as well. Let's go.
All right, baby, 100 kilos on the bar, 220 pounds. Second warm-up set now. As I was saying, this is week 4 of my current program, the God Killer. This is available on the Cult Strength method. So you need to subscribe to that's my online coaching and programming service. And we launched that 2 weeks ago. So if you want to sign up for that, it's at cultstrength.square.site. You'll have the options of my program. You have power building options, 3 lift powerlifting, so like meet prep options, and single lift squat bench deadlift program. So you get all those programs as well as feedback, education, Zoom calls with the group and things like that. It's a really strong little community that I'm building, and I'm really excited to see where it goes. So if you want to get in on that, go and sign up. That's where you will find my program, exactly what I'm doing in the gym and what you see in my videos. So we'll hit this now and we'll keep moving, baby. Let's get it. Easy peasy. We've got 140 kilos next, which is around body weight. And we'll hit maybe a double or a triple, and then we'll move on to singles. Let's go. Yeah. 140 kilos, warming up. And just quickly, had a few people ask, why do I talk to the microphone like this? Why don't I keep it here? When I'm in commercial gyms, right, and there's music playing, which is going to give me copyright strikes on my page, so I have to use a noise reduction sort of technology when I'm editing. And if I don't speak directly into this little mic here, if I don't speak directly into that, it picks my voice up as a background noise and you can't hear it very clearly. So when I'm doing my longer spiels, that's why I talk into this, in case you're wondering. I'll be doing this until I get my own space back where I can control the music situation, but it is what it is. You make it work. 140 kilos, baby. 308 pounds, 2 or 3 pause reps. Let's go. Whoosh. Easy, feels good. Probably go to 170 kilos next and start hitting some warm-up singles. Save the energy for the top sets. Let's go. All right, baby, another warm-up, 170 kilos. I think after this set, we might have a little chat about my programming and how that's going to look moving into this deadlift competition, right? Because that's my priority, and you know, it's important that I have a plan for that if I want to be successful. There's no winging it, right? Everything is calculated. So I'll share a little bit of my thought process with you after I smoke this, and then we'll move into the heavier squats for the session. But this is the, I would say this is like my last warm-up before I hit 3 heavy singles, 3 working singles with ascending weight. So the first one will be in the ballpark of 200 kilos, I think, and we'll go from there, baby. Let's get this. Come on, baby. Easy peasy, nice and efficient. And something I'm trying to do when I'm doing this movement is I want to hold the bar for the shortest amount of time possible. So set up as quick as I can, get the bar off as quick as I can, because it cuts off the blood supply, the air supply, and makes me want to go sleepy by it. So if you see me doing that quickly, that's why. But we'll chat in a second about my plans. Let's go. All right, baby, so I have my next working set on the bar, but quickly we're going to talk about my plans into this deadlift competition. Now, it's around 8 weeks away, just a little bit over 8 weeks, which means that, you know, there's probably 8 sessions, right, up until competition in terms of my deadlifting, 8 deadlift sessions. Now, how I'm going to approach this is very much from a standpoint of being mindful of how fatigued I am, right? Because fatigue management when lifting heavy weights is the most important thing, you know, one of the most important things in terms of progression, right? And that's something that I have definitely struggled with in the past, because I do have this workhorse capacity where I just like to fucking do shit, right? I like to lift heavy, lift often, and I love deadlifting heavy every week, but it's just not gonna work, and it doesn't work. Although it's like an outlet for my emotions, it doesn't really serve my goals in terms of if I want to be stronger or not, right? So the approach for me is going to be 1 week heavy, 1 week light. And I mean light. I'm talking about probably 80 to 100 kilograms less than the week before. And the focus is just going to be simply on speed and technique. Okay, no grinding, nothing heavy, light weights moving really quickly. And then that second heavy week is going to be heavy. It's going to be hard work, probably singles, doubles, triples, things like that, to really get that top end stimulus. But in regards to what do I want to hit at this competition in October, that's not really important to me right now. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to pull 400 kilos plus, because only 8 weeks away. I've only just decided to do it. If it's there on the day, it's cool, but like, I'm not in a rush. My goal is to be ready for this competition that I need to qualify for, okay? And the qualifier for that will probably be in February or March. So that's when I need to be strong, okay? So I'm not going to sabotage myself for then by getting greedy right now and trying to rush this 8-week process. This competition is experience for me to get back on the platform, get moving in the right direction again, and give me some solid foundations to work towards in regards to achieving my big goal, my grand goal, right? Which is Giants Live Deadlift World Championships 2025. And it's going to take a lot to get there. A lot, but I'm prepared to do the work. You know, my nutrition is getting better. I'm keeping an eye on that. So I'm eating well. I'm training hard, training consistently, 5 days a week, and putting quality and effort into every single session, which is important. So it really doesn't matter how much training you're doing if the quality isn't there and the focus isn't there. It's not passive, it's not mindless, it's focused, intentful training, and I'm making the most out of every single session. And you have to, if you truly want to achieve what you're capable of. You will learn that. Hopefully from me, and hopefully not the hard way. But we've got 200 kilos on the bar now. This will be single one of 3, right? I have 3 heavy singles, so this is number 1. We smoke this, we go up in weight, and then we do well there. We might handle the heavier weight again, but we'll see how far we can push it. It's feeling pretty good, but I'll definitely know more after I hit this. So give me a second, I'll get my head in the game, and we'll get to work. But if you've enjoyed this so far, like this video, drop a comment, and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, baby. Oh. Pretty damn comfortable, to be honest with you. I'm not comfortable on the body. It sucks, but the weight moved pretty good. So we'll probably go 220, 215, 220 next. I'll have a think about it. Let's go. All right, baby, 220 kilos, second single. Hopefully this moves with a few more kilos in the tank so I can go a little heavier. I expect it to be difficult, no doubt. This is getting up there when it comes to my paused Zercher squats. It's very uncomfortable, but we also love it. We also love it. It makes you big and strong. You know what I mean? The shit that is hard, the shit that sucks, That's what fucking works, man. That's what gets you there. But you've just got to be willing to put the work in. You've got to be willing to get really uncomfortable. If you can get really uncomfortable, and you can, let's not say get comfortable there, but if you can learn to thrive in that place, you, son, you're going to go places. That is what it is. All right, now I'm going to go into the squat rack and do a squat. 485 pounds, I think. Let's go. Strongest spot, baby. That's fucking sick. That was pretty good. I'm pretty strong, pretty cool, pretty fucked. But we got heavier. We go one more heavier. I'll take a few minutes and I'll have a think about what I'll do. But pretty good. God damn. All right. Fuck it, we're gonna go for a PR, 232.5 kilos, around 510 pounds. This will be the biggest paused Zercher squat that I've done. And my plan is to make it look pretty fucking easy, right? I'm feeling strong. Obviously the pressure is intense. It does make you want to pass out, but I look at how the weight is moving, how that squat's moving, and it's moving very well. I look very strong with that, you know, with that bar on my chest. So I'm thinking this should be pretty good. And I'll be very fucking happy when I get it. It's always very stressful though, right? Whenever you're working up to a PR attempt, this is something your body hasn't done before, and there's always anxiety around it. But you know, if you can use that energy, right, you can transmute it from anxiety into fucking passion, into determination, and into focus. That's when the magic happens, baby. That's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna smoke this shit like it ain't shit, because it isn't. I did do a big shit before though. God damn. You know what I'm saying? Come on, baby. Pretty fucking easy. Obviously felt hard, but there's more kilos in the tank, which is ideal. But I'll take a few minutes and then we'll chat, because we're gonna move on to heavy leg press, I think. Let's go. All right, baby, we got the leg press now after the Zercher squats, which I'm very, very happy about. You know, little PB there. And in all honesty though, obviously I haven't pushed the Zercher pause squat that far. But still, a PR is a PR, and it's only going to make me stronger, right? So, yeah, I have a Zercher squat goal as well of 300 kilograms, which I'd like to tick off in the next couple of months. So, it's going to be a lot of work between now and then, but I'm getting a lot stronger each week, and that is proof of it, right? That moved pretty damn well, and it felt strong. So now, we're going to move on to some leg press. We're going to just do a few sets, though. Now, I'm going to warm up to a top set, so I'm just going to do like 4 or 5 reps on each weight going up until I get to a weight where I think it's pretty heavy, and we'll go for one big set of a heavy reps. It won't be under 5 reps, but it'll be pretty heavy, I think. But we'll start with 6 plates aside, and we'll work up a plate each set till we get to something pretty decent. I'm not too sure what it will be yet, but we'll see in a minute. Oh, new merch coming soon too. New merch, I'll have some designs for you in the next couple of days. So I'm just trying to source the right garments at the moment. That's the difficult part. So I want to print on exclusively your heavy cotton oversized pump cover tees. So trying to find some good shit so we can get some absolute premium merch out, because I'm feeling inspired. But now I'm inspired to work. Let's get it. That's actually a lie. I would actually probably not mind going and having a nap right now, but there's leg press to be done, friends. We've got to do it. Let's go. All right, baby. Plates. Nine plates each side. Let's go. All right, baby, we have 10 20 kilo plates each side, it's 400 kilos, and we're gonna hit, just like a set of 6 or so. Like, I'm not gonna go to absolute failure, but a really good quality heavy set with a good range of motion, no little knee bends. I'm trying to get a good deep stretch and make the most of this set. As I said, I don't do a lot of heavy leg pressing. I don't see that is extremely valuable to be done all the time, especially when you're doing things like heavy squatting, heavy deadlifting. You need to be wary of how much hard work you're doing, right? And what's hard work, I mean heavy work. I mean, there's a difference between doing a heavy set of 5 and a heavy set of 20, right? You're going to be handling a lot less load, and it's more of a cardiovascular endurance feeling as well. Whereas a heavy set of 5 is all out strength, and that's very taxing. That's why I don't do it too often, because I do a lot of heavy barbell movements. If you weren't doing heavy squats, heavy deadlifts, well, you're probably going to do heavy leg press, right? Because that's probably the next best thing. Hope that makes sense. But right now, I'm gonna hit this, and then I'm gonna wrap the session up, and we're gonna chat. Absolutely, we are. You're in trouble. Okay, I've sat down with your mother, chatted words, and she told me what you've been up to. And son, let me tell you right now, I'm not happy about it. If I hear you've been pulling sumo again, that's it. No food, no dinner, straight to bed. I mean it. Let's go. bench. Yeah, that's like heavy, but I could definitely do like 4 or 5 more at least. But my focus there is on getting it as deep as I can. The first one could have been better. Just like to feel it out sometimes. I felt a little uncomfortable on the hip, but it felt better on the other rep, so I pushed it a bit deeper, but I'm happy with that. That wraps up week 4 legs. God damn. We'll chat in a sec.
Hey, what can I give you?
Hey mate, can I please just grab a Oreo McFlurry with chocolate sauce in it as well?
Yep. Is that all?
That's it, thank you.
Yeah, grab you.
It's very important that after we work out that we get those carbs in. I just really am craving fucking McFlurry, some ice cream, because 1, it's hot today, and 2, I like ice cream, I guess. Hey, oh shit, too far away. Cheers mate. Legend, thank you. You're all very lucky that I chose. Thank you very much. Cheers. You're all very lucky that I chose to, make YouTube content as, my career, because I very easily could have gone into male modeling, and I would not have been able to give you any value at all. Unless you pull sumo, you'd probably really enjoy that. But I'm gonna smash this fucking McFlurry now. It's been a good day, and I think it's time to go. But make sure, if you're still here, you like this video, drop a comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, drop a comment, and I'm gonna get back to you. I'll do my best. And we're back tomorrow. We got back day, fucking hectic back day tomorrow. A lot of heavy rows and pulls. Don't mind the cheeky pull. You know what I'm saying. All right, I'm gonna go. Take care, guys. Go to the fucking gym. Do it. See ya.